let's talk about a number. A tiny little number that sounds so harmless, so insignificant, a 1% fee. But today, we're gonna peel back the curtain on that number. And I promise you, what's hidden behind it has a massive, and I mean massive, cost to your future.
1%. You see it on an investment statement, and your brain just kind of skips right over it, right? It looks like practically nothing. It's a rounding error, barely worth a second thought.
So yeah, what is the big deal? I mean, if it's just a tiny fraction, why are we even talking about it? That's the exact question you're supposed to be asking.
Because that tiny, innocent-looking 1%, well, get this, it can end up costing you up to 28% of your entire life savings. No, that's not a typo. Not 1%, 28%. It's a huge difference.
Okay, I know that sounds absolutely wild. So let's dive into the math. To really get how such a tiny number can do so much damage, we've got to look at how it all plays out over a typical career. You know, the numbers, they don't lie.
So check this out. We've got two identical investments. The only difference is that tiny fee. After year 1, the gap is, pretty small, no big deal. But then you look at year 10. Suddenly, that gap is over $1,700. Fast forward to year 30, and wow, that small fee has created an $18,000 canyon between what you could have had and what you're left with. And this chart just lays it all out, doesn't it? I mean, it's so clear. That first bar, that's your potential. The second bar is your reality with that fee nibbling away at it. But that third bar, that's the real gut punch. That's the total cash you paid in fees. It's not just a small cost, it's a huge pile of money that should have been yours working for you.
Okay, so if the math is this brutal, this obvious, why do we keep falling for it? Why do our brains just consistently underestimate that 1%? Well, the answer isn't in some complicated financial textbook. It's actually in our own heads. We are literally wired to make this mistake.
Turns out it's a cognitive glitch called ratio bias. It's basically a mental shortcut our brains take. We see a small percentage, the ratio, right, 1%, and our brain just automatically assumes the impact is also going to be small. We're just not built to naturally get how that tiny ratio explodes into a giant absolute number over decades.
And this right here just perfectly illustrates that disconnect. Your brain is hardwired to see a tiny, totally harmless 1% fee. But the cold, hard financial reality is that it could be wiping out more than a quarter of your potential retirement nest egg. It's a perception trap with very, very real consequences for your wallet.
So here's the crucial point. That 1% isn't just a passive cost. As the source material puts it, it is surgically removing a massive piece of your savings. Think about that. It's an active drain on your account year after year, quietly robbing you of your financial future.
Okay, but it is not all bad news. Not at all. In fact, the good news is that there's a really straightforward, simple solution to this whole problem. There's a way for pretty much anyone to fight back and reclaim that future.
And the answer? Well, it's almost laughably simple. You don't need some complex genius strategy or a crystal ball to fix this. You just need to know where to look.
And here it is, low-cost index funds. See, unlike those expensive funds that charge a ton to try and beat the market, index funds just aim to match the market's performance. By taking out all that expensive guesswork, they can slash fees to almost nothing, and that in turn maximizes your returns over time. We're talking about a simple switch that could literally let you keep hundreds of thousands of extra dollars for your own retirement.
So let's wrap this up. Let's focus on the power this knowledge actually gives you and the simple, concrete steps you can take, like right now, to take back control.
All right, here's your action plan. It's 3 simple steps. First, go find the expense ratio on your investment statements. That's the official name for this fee. Step 2, now that you've seen the math, really think about its long-term impact on your savings. And step 3, look into low-cost index funds as a powerful alternative. It's all about making a simple change so your money works for you, not for your fund manager.
So think about it. The single biggest factor that determines your financial future? It might not be your amazing stock picks or time in the market perfectly. It might just be a tiny number you never even thought to look for. So the only question left is, are you going to check yours?